Hi, I'm JFO. You can call me Jen, but my nickname is JFO. If you're new here, I have a second channel called Destiny Vibes with JFO. That channel is super old, and I talk about my Destiny Vibe system. It's your hero's journey roadmap in the sky in the day you were born, and it's so powerful. And on this channel, we talk about conscious creation taught by Neville Goddard and the law of assumption. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you know when I posted a new video. As you know, I'm sure some of you have watched my prior videos. If not, you're learning it today, that I am still on the journey of manifesting my beautiful soulmate. And I actually do not have an SP right now. I am manifesting from pure nothingness. Today, we're going to talk about a technique, robotic affirming, which I'm sure you've heard of, using robotic affirming for your SP. Basically, we're going to create one claim, one phrase, a simple claim, a simple phrase that you can say over and over and over again throughout your day. But we want to make sure that this phrase has the feeling behind it as if it was really happening. Now, of course, if you want your SP to text you, you could say something along the lines of like, and we're going to use the name John. Obviously, insert the name of your SP. So something along the lines of like, John texted me. Oh, John texted me. Like you could do that. But we want to remember that we're trying to get to the end of the bridge, right? There's a bridge, you're here, here's your wish fulfilled, and we really want to get here to this end of the bridge. You get to decide what that is, of course. It could be your wedding day, it could be that you're engaged, it could be that you're back together, right? So we're going to use an example so you can see how this would work in real time with the robotic affirming technique. So let's say the scene and the claim is you talking to your best friend at dinner, and you are about to share the good news. And the good news is that John and I are back together, right? So you would practice that all day, every day. So you'd be like, John and I are back together. 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 I find that the claim needs to be super simple so that you can repeat it with the feeling behind it, right? But you could also say like, John and I are back together and we're so in love. John and I are back together and we're so in love. Right? But you remember, you're saying it to a friend, like you're visualizing the restaurant while you're robotically affirming. You don't want to just robotically affirm. Now, if you're like, John and I are back together, John and I are back together, and you're not feeling it, most likely you're off alignment and you probably shouldn't be robotically affirming. You should probably go meditate first, get back on alignment, and then go back to the robotic affirming. It's important to pick a statement or claim that is signaling that you're in that future moment and it's happening and it's awesome, right? But also something that you can slightly believe. I know sometimes you're not going to believe it, especially if it's a situation where there's been a separation and maybe even a third party, right? So understand that obviously if you're saying the statement and it feels awful to you, like so awful to you, you are going to have to think of a new statement. You want the statement to feel good. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you need help with your specific claim below or if you have any questions. Let me know below if there's any other videos you want me to do on this channel, and I'll catch you next week.